you beautiful people. It's actually Wednesday morning. And I just had this bit of a question pop up in my head, and it's a bit of a conundrum. Well, it's something to think about. And it is this. If we're going for a goal, what's more important, the goal or the reasons why we're going for the goal? Think about that a minute. We set a goal, we want to go for a goal. But why do we want to go for the goal? I am a certified counsellor, and I am down here in, well, I say down here, depends on where you are, I guess, right? But sunny Florida, that's where I'm at. And it's heated up a little bit, but it's meant to cool down tomorrow, they say, yes. But a cool down can be a few degrees for a cool down. So yeah, so it's warm, that's for sure, but we're meant to be cooling down. They say that, I think it's meant to be like 60s or something tomorrow, which would be lovely jubbly, because it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving to all those that celebrate Thanksgiving, oi oi. But think about that question. Yeah, we all have different reasons for a goal, don't we? Right? So what matters more, the goal or the reason? Right? The reason for the goal. Because, I always say that the process towards the goal is very important, because that's where all your teaching and learning and, you know, all the things that you're going to come up against that's going to show you a way, as long as you don't give up, right? It's going to show you a way to the next step. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the goal, it's the next step towards the goal. And I always say that those steps, you know, you always want those steps to be important steps on the way going towards that goal. Even though the goal is very important, for me, I believe that the steps getting there, because once you're to the goal, you're to the goal. You've reached your accomplishment. Yeah? You've reached your accomplishment. Now you're going to reap you're going to reap all the hopefully. I tell all my guys, reap the benefits of the wins, all the wins. And you know, you want to reap the benefits of all the wins on the way to get to that goal. Let me tell you, because think about this. Your experiences with your journey are your experiences with your journey. They're nobody else's. So it doesn't matter if it's something that you may say to yourself small, to someone else, that could be absolutely massive. And to you, you make it massive. Don't downplay your wins on the way to that goal, because, yeah, the goal's important, because I think a goal is a focus point. That's what I believe. I believe a goal is a focus point to get to somewhere or get to something. That's what I think. If you really think about it, because you reach the goal and then, now what? Do we just sit on that goal and then not grow from there? If you look at it, everything along the way in your life so far has been towards a goal to where you are right now, to where you are exactly right now. All the things towards where you are right now have all been those small goals, the wins, right? So we get to the goal, and then we're going to want another goal. We're going to want something else that's going to keep us growing, keep us moving. And normally we'll reach a goal, and then we're like, right, how we'll do that for a bit. And then it's, if we can expand from that, especially if it's like a business goal, work goal, personal goal of some kind, where you can grow from that now, we'll normally look for that next thing, that next, okay, now how do I expand from here? How do I grow from here? And then there's more steps towards that goal. The goal is important because it gives the focus point for the mind, I believe, gives the focus point to the mind. But the steps going there are extremely, extremely important, right? If we went from where we are now and shot straight towards our goal, what have we learned? I would expect my anxiety to be a lot higher that way, because when something comes up and I'm scratching my head and I'm going, hang on a minute, I'm in a position here, I've reached my goal, and I don't know what that is or what that person's telling me or how to do that, or because I haven't learned the little pieces along the way. So it's extremely important to stay present from where you are now to where you want to go. And if that means just making it even into your next day, if that's your goal, into your next hour, if that's your goal, what's the pieces parts there? Because they're just as important, if not more important, because they are the steps that we are going to take. And if one of those steps is do nothing, then that's the step. Then you make that do nothing really important, because it's making you, or helping you, I should say, not making you, it's helping you move towards something. And you always want to keep the mind guessing and moving and growing. The way the mind grows and the way you grow with it is by stepping into those unknowns and stepping into those areas towards that goal that cause us those fears, but we're working towards where we want to be. And the way we grow is by tackling those situations along the way that we're given for a reason. Sometimes it can be a disastrous thing. We may break something, or a friendship might break up, a relationship. We don't know. Some of those can hurt. But do we stop at the hurt and then not reach where we're looking to get to? There's monks right now. I think there's 20. I'm not sure. There might be less than that. There's monks right now, and they're walking right the way across the United States. Walking. I just saw a video of them in absolute piss down rain, and there they are walking. Why are they walking? If anybody hasn't seen this, look it up online. They're walking for a cause for peace across the world, because it's absolutely gone bleeding tits up, isn't it? But they have a goal to reach the East Coast, and they're gonna do it. Let me tell you. And people are turning up and bringing them water. I think it's from Texas. I'm not sure where it's from, where they started at now. I'm not sure. Can't remember now. But they're going right. They're walking. It's a ridiculous amount of miles that they're walking, and people are bringing them things and that, and but they're doing it. They have a goal, and that goal, depending on how strong your drive is toward, how much do you want that goal, because that's going to determine how much drive you have, how much determination you have, how much patience you have going forward into those parts towards that goal. If the goal doesn't mean much to you, then the journey there isn't going to mean much to you either. But if that goal means something, and it remember, this is all down to each individual. Doesn't matter about anybody else. It's down to you and your drive and what you want and how badly you want it. If you want it bad enough, you make it your goal. It's just like change. Once I start seeing that there was a way with this, and I'll always be on the journey building the pieces parts towards that what I want, which is absolute control of my mind in every aspect. And it's a journey. But I want it bad. And I'll go through whatever to get there, which I am doing. I have shit days and I have good days. When the shit days come along, it's the knowing of, okay, it's okay. Extra lessons here is extra teachings, extra things to learn here, to work through. And then when you get yourself through that, it's an absolute massive win. And you give yourself the absolute massive credit and you celebrate that win, because that is a massive step through that could have stopped you. And you keep moving forward. I hope everybody's having a good one. It is midweek and it is Thanksgiving tomorrow, and I really do like this time of year, let me tell you. Because it's all about, getting together, family, love. And I know some of you, you've got family issues and everything going on out there. And I know some of you are sick as well. I know one of my guys this morning, sick as a dog apparently. Got the message, not going to make it, I'm not well. So big shout out to all those people that ain't feeling too good, a little bit under the weather. Stay strong, make that goal getting better. Now take the steps. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope everybody's going to have a good one. As much as you possibly can. Remember, you're an individual. You don't have to do things out of obligation. You're going to keep a better and sound mind if you don't do it. Love each and every one of you. Stay that course. Namaste.